Alright, greetings and welcome. This is Blake the Eccentric, and today I wanted to show everybody, I wanted to expose a government troll named Mission Man. Now, some of you may know my show, The Eccentric Perspective, on Freedomizer Radio, and I do cover a lot of the news going on. I do cover a lot of Yahoo news. So just covering that much news, you start to run into things, and I've run into a government troll poster that I wanted to expose. Now, this is an old article here, an old Yahoo article going back to the election about Romney and the Mississippi and Alabama primaries. And I just wanted to show, just to start off here, and show this government poster named Mission Man, who poses as George Clooney with this little thumbnail under all the comment sections. So this seems to be the latest trick by the establishment, since they're getting basically destroyed in the info war. Their desperate solution is to, I guess, push propaganda on the message boards and try to find the lowest common denominator of people that will actually believe the BS they peddle. So let's take a look at some of these comments. And there you go. Mission Man, right on top. See, George Clooney. So, sorry, I'm trying to, not left-handed here, trying to highlight some of the messages in the propaganda here. So, Obama saved the country from another Great Depression, rebuilt GM, reformed healthcare, reformed Wall Street, doubled the stock market, created 8 straight quarters of GDP growth, created 22 straight months of private sector job growth, got Bin Laden, got Gaddafi, and got us out of Iraq. Obama has done a very good job. So here's your first taste of the propaganda. Now there's probably dozens and dozens of these articles. It's not easy for me to find on a regular search engine for anybody to just, you know, go to Mission Man, Yahoo. It's not as clear cut. So I've actually bookmarked these over the last couple of months. I've got several. I've seen so many more that I've let go, but and it's impossible to track. Now, one of the things that's different this time around is that you used to not be able to click on his name, which is a pretty red flag that you couldn't even look at what they're saying. But here, as you notice, instead of going to like a Facebook post or a profile like you would expect, it just goes to his comments on whatever particular post that is. But you can't go and see his whole history, of course, because then you would see that it's nothing but a government or troll or poster. Trying to say them both at the same time. But okay, so we finished off on this one. I'm just showing you here is another one. George Bush inherited a strong economy, blah blah blah. But 8 years later, he left. So it's another big left-right. Yes, $1 trillion deficit and 2 useless wars. You know their Mission Man. I think there's been $5 trillion added to the deficit just in 4 years that Obama's been in office. Yeah, saving the country from another Great Depression, rebuilt GM, and not just reformed healthcare, reformed Wall Street, doubled the stock market. Nothing but lies and hypocrisy. Very sad here. Not that I'm in any way a Republican. I do not like Romney or Gingrich or Santorum, just to make that point. But just moving on, let's go to the next one. To restore campaign, Romney must first survive March. Okay, nothing fabulous out of this article, but just a note, again, top comment, Mission Man, a big surprise. So yes, Santorum there's a rip on Santorum offering the best, I guess this is when Santorum was a front runner, offers the best healthcare alternative. It's called the single prayer system. You just pray to get your health back. Yes, there's definitely some left-right humor in that regard, but and this is a well-spoken poster. I mean, this is definitely somebody that's a convincing enough person to find those lowest common denominator type of people that will believe in his BS. So we got Romney says, talk to the 24 million Americans who are out of work or underemployed in this country. Let's talk to all the Americans who were affected by Mitt and Bain's outsourcing, downsizing, blah, blah, blah. So again, more stuff. Now the thing to note is here, I noticed, I know a lot of people make their posts on certain, on different websites and such, and you probably know how hard it is to get into the top comments, especially when there's several hundred or several thousand. But somehow Mission Man continuously gets top honors over and over, and I'll keep showing you more examples. So let's go to another article. This one's from April 2nd. Another Santorum, a convention would be good for the party. So let's go to the comments here. What do you know? Mission Man. Santorum is a religious fanatic who thinks contraceptives are evil and the earth is 6,000 years old. He'd make a great president for Afghanistan. Okay, well there's some agreement there. Yes, and but here's your propaganda again. Obama saved the country from another Great Depression. We've already gone over that. Yeah, there's somebody's commenting on it after. Dude, you are as oblivious as Clooney looks in that picture. He didn't save us from a depression. Yeah, blah blah. It's definitely there's people resisting this. But anyway, more. Look at all these, just top comment after top comment. So let's keep moving on here. Next one, under fire of high gas prices. Obama calls for tighter curbs on oil market manipulation. So what does the pro-Obama mission man have to say today? Again, let's see. Well, actually, not the very top comment this time, but the second top comment is anyone with a functioning brain knows as the president, whether Dem or GOP, has no control over gas prices. When I see that Obama's support among low-income voters is slipping, I have to wonder whether low income is a synonym for low intelligence. Whatever. So if you want high gas prices, the next one, vote for the Republicans in November. Again, so these people are calling him a moron. So anyway, moving on quickly, next article here. And there's dozens if I had tracked them all down, but I can't. So Karl Rove linked Crossroads slams cool Obama. It's actually a funny commercial, and I can't stand Karl Rove, but it does make fun of the how Obama was on Jimmy Fallon's show recently, trying to pander to the young voters. So guess who the top comment is? Oh, it's Mission Man, George Clooney. I offer, once again, the only real self-made man in this race is President Obama. Humble origins, success on the strength of merit. Educational, this is pretty bad. Yeah, vote for character and merit. Vote Obama and Biden 2012. And somebody's actually saying here, yes, paid by Obama. Yes, is Mission Man. He's a liar and destroying our country from within, but you don't know that, do you? And here's another one. You're a Media Matters copy and paste hack. How much are you paid by the hour? So, and of course, you got another one by Mission Man. The truth is that the GOP does not stand a chance at beating Obama. So this is really sad. So again, top comments consistently. So there's obvious manipulation, but there are people that are seeing this Mission Man over and over, and they're speaking out against it. So as they should. This is really how pathetic. You guys just can't be a little transparent and engage with honesty. They got to try to manipulate public opinion. I mean, look at this dumb comment. Godspeed, Mr. President. And for some reason that makes a top comment. I'm still trying to figure that one out, but I guess if it just shows you that there's no other way that like me or you and I, whatever, could make top comments like Mission Man consistently does. And again, you click on his name. There is no profile. You used to not be able to because they didn't want to see what's going on. But it just goes to the post for that particular article. It doesn't go to any kind of history or anything. So. Just a couple more quick ones. So that was the Karl Rove one. And now we've got Romney's foreign policy is totally out of touch. Let's get down here, of course. Mission Man, where are you? Number 3, GOP candidates only get one thing. War means good business for their corporate sponsors. Now, I do agree with Mission Man on that particular example, but it doesn't show the giant hypocrisy. And we got another comment here I'm not going to get into in the nature of time, but the last one I wanted to show was from today, which would be May 3rd of 2012, and that's Osama bin Laden documents released. Trove from Al-Qaeda leader's compound declassified. So this is where I'm just at that breaking point. I got to film this and expose this government hack here, posing as the giant sellout George Clooney, who's like the last big name actor to support Obama. So the president, this is one of the saddest things, quotes ever. The president made one of the gutsiest political decisions of any president for the past 30 years, and he succeeded. He acted as president, demanded options from his military, looked at risk and opportunity, and gave the order to execute. Performed to near perfection by our forces. Decisive, successful, impactful. A win by Obama for the country. He has a right to shine a light on that success, and Republicans are only crying foul because they know it to be true. Yeah, whatever. Like the Osama bin Laden, he's taking credit for the killing of Osama bin Laden when I doubt he really had anything to do with it outside of maybe being in the room. I mean, the idea that all the top military brass and such are sitting there going, you know what, Mr. President, I don't think this is such a good idea. I think we should try to get Osama bin Laden some other time. And then Obama said, no, you know what, I've got some real good clarity on this. I think this is the night we need to pull it off. I think this has got to get done tonight. And he took everybody under the wing and really helped it and commanded the Navy SEALs to pull off the effect. That's assuming you even buy the official story. Of course, they've already destroyed the compound, couldn't find any evidence, and dumped the body at sea. And then, of course, all the Navy SEALs that were involved in the raid were all thrown into an old Chinook helicopter and blown up. So we'll never really know what quite happened on that mission, but here's Mission Man to inform the lowest common denominator of people that Obama is the greatest president, apparently, of our time. So anyway, just wanted to expose this ridiculous propaganda, and I think that's all I have to look at. And please check out my show, Eccentric Perspective, on Freedomizer Radio. This is Blake the Eccentric. Thank you for listening. Take care.